Hi everybody and welcome to Indigo Sky Holistic. I am here today presenting from my father's house where I'm just going to do a short form EFT video around addiction and addictive tendencies. This is a general addiction video for all of your addiction needs. I will link a couple of videos on my thoughts and feelings around addiction in the description, so I don't take up the content of this video with my thoughts and feelings on addiction. My experiences with addiction have been not the worst experiences, in that my addictive tendencies, and I do have them, have been more of the should we say less dangerous types of addiction. That's not that's not to diminish any type of addiction. I actually think that all addiction in all its forms can be debilitating. It can take over your life, even if it's something just like coffee or shopping. It can take over your life. But I think from my own experiences with releasing substances that one tends to be addicted to, I think there's a much bigger picture to why we get addicted to things, which isn't necessarily the mainstream point of view of addiction. And I think there are usually, even in the most serious addiction cases, there's, I would dare to say, always an emotional factor. When I think of addicts that I've known professionally, when I used to work in healthcare, I actually supported a lot of addicts over the years in healthcare. I was a healthcare assistant, and I was a bank staff healthcare assistant, and I would, we were the kind of staff that they brought in to sit with psych cases, shall we say, who were on things like psychiatric care, who were sectioned, who were in bad shape mentally, and oftentimes addiction would play a role in them. So I spoke to many addicts of different types, and now as a emotional health expert, I'm like, oh, there was the trauma that had set them down that path into addiction, or there was what might be termed neurodiversity that set them into their path of addiction that wasn't supported, and then created this emotional story and trauma as well. But I'm going to talk about all that in another video, which you will be able to watch, or the other videos that I've previously made on the subject. So we're going to do some EFT to support with releasing addiction. These are short form videos. If you want to come and join me for a group session, then those details are below. I do group sessions every soon to be Friday and Saturday at Friday at Soul Wellness Hub in Sowerby Bridge, where I am based, and on Saturday on Zoom, so you can join me from wherever you are in the world. And we cover a range of subjects in those, and there is scope for more subjects to be explored as the group expands and grows. So this is a short EFT on that. I also would recommend, if you have like a serious issue, if you're getting medical support, I have to say this, if you're getting medical support with an addiction, then you may find some extra additional holistic support helpful too, and that's where EFT is really, really good. And if you'd like to book in for an EFT session with me to experience the magic and wonder of how this can support you through your journey of releasing an addiction, then please do book in. You can find all the details on my website below. Without any further ado, let's just do some tapping. Where I mention addiction, I'm going to suggest you actually name your addiction. This is a general tapping video, so I'm just going to say addiction. But if I say addiction and your addiction is cigarettes, then say the cigarettes that I am smoking, or vaping if you're vaping, because I actually know more people who have an issue with vaping these days than I do with cigarettes. So yeah, if your issue is gambling, there's this gambling I found I have a problem with, and that is namely addiction. And anywhere where we talk about the body or emotions, think about your emotions, your body, name your stuff. You can just say exactly what I say. You're shifting your own energy if you're tapping on your own body anyway, so it will be moving the energy for you. There's also Reiki infused into these EFT sessions, as that is my primary my primary calling as an energy healer, to channel that energy. So you may feel a clearing happen even if you just watch the video or listen to the video, because that energy is being directed and supported to support and help you too. Without any further ado, let's do some tapping. So just take a moment to think about your addiction. Take a breath in and feel where in your body you feel any constriction or any thoughts around it. And as you take that breath in and you tune into your body, where you feel physically this addiction is holding on within you, think of any emotions that may pop into your mind that you may be feeling. That may be shame, you may feel guilty, you may feel worried because you feel that it's not serving you health. You may feel, it may be depression that triggers this addiction, and it may even be hope or a sort of desire and wish that you want to release the addiction. So just feeling into your body and into the emotions that surface. So wherever, if I mention a body part or if I mention an emotion, use your thoughts and feelings. Let's do this. Taking full responsibility for your own well-being, even though I have this addiction which has a hold on my life, which I know it's time to let go of. I'm aware that I face some challenges in doing so, and I choose to deeply and completely love, honour and accept myself. Even though I have this addiction which is time to release, I know that there are parts of me that feel I can't do this. Maybe I've tried in the past. Maybe I have stories around how hard it is to stop this addiction. And maybe I just don't know what steps to take that are right for me. But I choose to know that I can do this, and I choose to love and accept myself right now. Even though I have this addiction, which I'm feeling it's time to let go of, I know it isn't necessarily going to be easy, but I can choose how I view that, and I can choose which steps to take. I can trust that I will find them, and I can trust that I can let it go. And I choose to love, honour and accept myself. This addiction that I have, it may have been with me for a while, and it may have caused me some pain. It may have cost me a lot of money, and it may have hurt other people too. But I choose to find ways now to face up to the fact I have this addiction. And face the experiences I have, which have led me to it in the first place. Not because of anything I did wrong, not because I'm a hurtful person, but because of the situations I came to in life that brought this addiction to me, and the needs that I then felt that this addiction filled. The need to be loved, the need to feel happy, the need to find peace. These needs that I had, that I tried to fill with this addiction. I know there are other ways to support myself, to fill these needs, but some of them are scary. Some of them are scary because where I started with this addiction may have come from a place of pain, even if I didn't know it. My body knows it. My conditioning knows it. And that may make it hard to let go, because I may not feel safe to let this addiction go. And that may be why I started in the first place. But I can find the ways. I choose to find the ways to let this addiction go. To face any uncomfortableness, to face any feelings that letting go of this addiction may bring up for me. I can let it go. The fear and the shame that I feel because I have an addiction, these feelings that I have, I know I can let them go because I have these tools. This magical tool of tapping. I can use my breath to sit with the discomfort. choose to let it go. I can feel the energy within me as it flows and shifts and changes, to allow myself the space to let go. I'm admitting I have an addiction, and that's the first step. And once I've passed that first step, it can only get easier. This addiction isn't who I am. It's just a misstep that I took to find the real me. The real me deep inside that just wanted to be happy, but is scared to find out how. And scared to face the past that brought this addiction to me. But I can always tap. And I can always breathe. And every time I do, it gets easier to let go. And I can allow myself to move forward in body, mind, and soul. Take a breath in and let it go. Repeat and repeat and repeat. As that shifts, the emotions may come up. Breathe and tap, breathe and tap, breathe and tap. And if you want to book a chat, free chat, just book a 20-minute chat with me where I can hold space for you and you can share your experiences, and maybe I can make another more specific EFT video for a specific addiction. They will come eventually. Then we will do that, or you can book in any of the sessions that I've already mentioned. All the links are below. With that, know that you can break free. You are absolutely capable, no matter your experience, no matter your addiction, no matter your past. You can move on. Know that. And I will see you again very soon.